Hey guys, Woody the Unexceptional Gamer, and this is Feedback Friday. You ask me questions on Twitter, and I answer. If you're missing Twitter, you're missing the other half of YouTube. All sorts of stuff goes and said. Quick note on the gameplay, even though this isn't about the gameplay, to me, it's awesome. This is the kind of gameplay that I live for. This is my favorite thing about gaming. You might hate it. I don't know. Some spoilers. Sometimes I post losses on my channel just to keep you on your toes, and my entire team goes negative. Anyway, you watch, enjoy. Let's get started. Woody, tell us about your Minecraft server and when it might become available. Alright, so it's going to be woodyscraft.net, and I'm trying to make it awesome. Like, that's the target. I'm not bragging, I'm not saying it's awesome. I'm just saying that I'm not half-assing it. You know, I invested a bunch of money so that we could have a bunch of game types and there'd be multiple dedicated servers, and it would be able to handle the load that, you know, we might bring to it. It's going to have 4 game types out of the gate. It's going to have creative and survival, of course. It's going to have Hunger Games, and it's going to have factions, all in the same, like, server family type thing. So you can play one if you're playing with a buddy. Let's go over and play Hunger Games instead right now. I'm bored of this. Let's go play factions. You can do your thing. Like, that's the idea. All the awesomeness wrapped up in one Minecraft server, and that's that. And then I'll be playing with subs and doing stuff like that. I've played with subs a bunch in Minecraft before, but it was always on Xbox, so I'm new to PC, and that's that. As far as when it's supposed to be available, woodyscraft.net, we're targeting tomorrow, which is Saturday, July 20th. Having said that, I didn't want to say it as a promise. I've done lots of tech work in the past, and my partner's doing most of the tech work on this now. And I know how hard it is to predict how long it takes to do things. I know that it's tricky, and sometimes you just bang your head against the same problem for hours and hours. So if things are awesome, tomorrow we live stream on this thing. If things are like so many other tech projects I've seen in my career, then, you know, it gets pushed to Sunday or something, you know, but eventually we succeed. That's where that stands right now. So anyway, you asked, and hopefully I'm playing Minecraft with subs before long. Woody, why do you keep re-uploading old PKAs? Quick and easy one. They're not actually re-uploads. What I'm doing is I'm filling out the collection. If you go to my youtube.com/WoodysGamertag, you can see some of the playlists that I feature there, and one of them is Painkiller Already. And I want it to be complete. I want it to have all the Painkiller Alreadys we've ever done. And sometimes back in the day, I didn't upload them to my channel. Like, I wasn't as reliable back in, like, Painkiller Already 60 as I am now. So so you see, like, some of the ones I've been uploading lately, like, were things that happened at a hotel live stream and stuff like that. But I'm just uploading ones that have never been uploaded before so that I can complete the list. Having said that, it's done, but there's an exception. There is one PKA left that isn't available in a bunch of countries because it has the video, not the audio, but the video to a Rickroll, and it got claimed, and now you can't see it in, like, Germany and some other places. So I might re-render that and re-upload it so that I have the collection complete and everyone can see it. But by and large, I'm done. And now the full collection exists on my YouTube channel in an organized, ordered playlist. When will we have Nadeshot on Painkiller Already? Soon! I reached out to him today, actually, on the phone. I texted him, but I didn't get a reply. Maybe he's away from his phone. Maybe he's showering, or I don't know what he's doing that doesn't involve a cell phone, but I didn't get a reply text, so I will presume that he's unavailable for tonight, and maybe he's not back from Europe yet. No, he is. Anyway, hopefully we have him on really soon, and I can't wait to have him on. Like, he's agreed to come on Painkiller Already. We've agreed to have him on Painkiller Already. It'll be a big win. It'll be cool for everyone, but I don't have a date selected yet, and I didn't give him much notice for today's show, so I'm crossing my fingers that it happens. Nag him on Twitter. Help me out. Invent a next-gen functionality that you wish was available in PS1 and Xbone 1. If there's one thing I want, like in multiplayer, I feel like I kind of am getting what I want from them. But in single player, I wish there was another screen, like there was a multi-screen functionality that supported maps. When I play Skyrim, when I play Borderlands, I'm always lost. I'm always wondering how to get from here to there. And single player games in general, you call it Doom from the old days. It doesn't matter what it is. I'm always wishing that I had the map available to glance to instead of pulling it up and like disrupting the gameplay. If there was something that I'd have in the next consoles, it would be support for multiple screens and game support so that I could drop maps on those things all the time and never be lost. I'll repeat it for the gazillionth time. The mortal sin in single player gaming for me is being lost and not knowing what to do next. And that happens to me all the time. I have like, I think a special kind of retardation that impacts my ability to navigate single player maps. That makes me crazy. And if I could improve the consoles, then that's what the improvement would be, that would happen. Having said that, I want to say there's like some sort of Vita integration, or on the Xbox side, like Surface integration that may do something like that, but I'm not sure. Like, I haven't really seen it demonstrated so clearly, like, you know, maps are going to be on this thing and you'll be able to just glance or see your little dot travel on the map like a GPS. That's what I need. I need a damn GPS for single player games. I would love that. Woody, do you think that the word fanboy has been overused? Dude, I like the word fanboy. I like in my head anyway, I feel like fanboy is losing its negative thing and we're embracing it. And like, I almost want to like list out other words that have done this. Like, in some cases, sort of, the N-bomb, if you end it with an A, doesn't have the same kind of like negative insult-like connotation that it once did. I'm told that in the gay community, the F-bomb, the F-A-G-G, I can't even say it because I'm afraid it's some sort of big problem. Look, I've heard, I have a friend, I played hockey with him for a while, and his brother's gay, and he said that the word faggot was kind of owned by the gay community and no longer has like the kind of hurtful feelings around it that it once did. I would love for fanboy to do that, you know, like, go ahead, pronounce yourself a fanboy. Yeah, dude, I'm a total fanboy of this celebrity, of Apple, of, you know, whatever. I'm an Intel fanboy, an Nvidia or AMD fanboy. Be a fanboy, own it, and then when someone says like you're a fanboy, you'd be like, yeah, I do kind of like them. Or no, I'm actually a fanboy of this other thing. But don't let it be some sort of like sense of pride hurting thing that it once was. That I own fanboy, take it, make it ours. That's my thought on it. Woody, you've got me hooked on Orange is the New Black on Netflix. Been making use of my free /Woody Netflix trial. All right, I have to say it. I can't resist. Netflix.com/Woody, get a free month. But more seriously, dude, I finished Orange is the New Black, and it was like sad for me. It's not that the ending is sad. I was just bummed that there were no new episodes to be watching. Like, I really liked that show. I'm not going to quite grant it Breaking Bad greatness or even Game of Thrones greatness, but for me personally, it's right there with like the second tier great shows. Things like The Walking Dead, things like the first couple seasons of Spartacus, maybe the first two I really enjoyed. Like Orange is the New Black to me is like one of those legit is it House of Cards, the politics one? Like that was really good too. So like the Netflix originals are getting good. They're like competing with the HBO originals in my head, and I'm kind of excited to see that. Mostly because I like the way they release. Of course I work with Netflix, yada yada yada, but there's this whole concept of binge watching TV shows and having no commercials, and like that's my way to absorb entertainment. I do not want to be, you know, bombarded with ads. I do not want to have to wait week by week by week as you slowly dribble out the shows that I'm interested in. No, man. Give me the season. Let me binge watch it. A week later, give me a new season of something different. That's my preferred way to watch TV shows. And I'm getting off topic. Orange is the New Black was awesome, and I was sad when I ran out of episodes. Hopefully the new one comes soon. When we have Orange is the New Black, when we have House of Cards, when we have like these binge watch shows, Arrested Development, for example, do they have to wait a year in between shows, or can they release a new season like every 6 months or something? You know, I don't know. Hopefully they just release shows until I'm not interested in them anymore. That would be cool. What was your favorite part about your mini vacation with Joe's, or at Joe's? For those that don't know, I think you all know, I stayed for 2 weeks at Joe Lauzon, UFC fighter's house, and trained with him. And I want to say like him, you know, of course he did stuff I didn't do. But, you know, maintained a pretty tough training schedule and pretended I was a pro fighter for a couple of weeks. My favorite part had to be the last training day. The last day is probably the one I drove home, but the last training day, the one where I sparred with Andy, kind of got my butt kicked, right? Didn't go my way. And then after that, I sparred for another hour, and that mostly didn't go my way either. There were a couple times where it did, but mostly it didn't go my way there either. And everyone was really cool. Like, they were like, good job, Woody. Like I put in serious work that day. I'll tell you, fighters have respect for other fighters' bravery. And like, I see this all the time. Heck, I got a tweet about it. It looks like I didn't save it, but he was like, man, you know, I saw the comments. Those guys have no idea what it's like to be in there. You know, good for you. And I was like, yeah, I was back in the ring sparring again today. Dude, I could talk about that. My coach noticed that if you pop me in the face, that it like changes up my game plan, right? Like all of a sudden what I intended on doing, I reset, you know, go in for a new take or whatever. And he's like, no, Woody, you know, sometimes you got to take a blow to make your next blow happen. Go in there, and he wants more bravery out of me. And to do this, he was conditioning me to get hit. And, you know, he's like, at the end of a round, he popped me a good one. And he's like, you know, see, Woody, it's no big deal. I intentionally clocked you with a good one, and you're fine. And in my head, I'm thinking like, dude, if I'm so fine, why does climbing out of the ring, you know, like you pull a rope down and sort of slide in between them, why does climbing out of a ring seem so complicated if I'm fine? But yeah, I don't know. Anyway, here it is. There's the score. You can see everyone on my team went negative, but we won by 1 point. These are the games I live for. So yeah, my favorite part of the mini vacation, I think, was all the sort of congratulations I got at the end of the 2 weeks for showing a little heart. And you know, that was cool. So yeah, that was Feedback Friday. I hope you liked it.